Hey everyone, thanks for checking out my article in this month's issue of Shutter Magazine. This month I talk about the experiencing the experience and how important it is for you as not only a photographer, as an assistant, as anybody really in the industry, how important it is for you to get in front of the camera and experience the experience that you're providing for your clients. There are three main things that I think are really important when experiencing the experience. The first thing is letting go of all the chaos around you and focusing all your attention on making sure your client's comfortable. Especially when it comes to boudoir, glamour, these kind of shoots that are really vulnerable for your client, it's really important to make sure that your client feels comfortable and confident and sexy. And if you're fumbling over gear, wondering if you're getting the shot right, looking in the back of the camera and making faces like, oh God, that stuff translates to your client. And it's so easy to wear down their confidence. And then from that point on, basically, if your client doesn't feel confident, their face shows that in all their images, which in turn makes for bad sales, a bad experience, and a bad review. I mean, a lot of times word of mouth is the best kind of review you can have, or referral you can have. And if your client didn't have a good experience, there's never gonna be a good referral that will come from that. Next thing I wanna talk about is going the extra mile to make sure every little detail is perfect. That is the type of thing your client will remember from the experience. When we were in Ireland a couple months ago, we did a shoot in Giant's Causeway. It was insane. There were so many people everywhere. The wind was crazy. I was in a parachute dress. Taylor, she was assisting that day, she could have very easily just sat there and been like, okay, you're good. But instead, I mean, she was running around like a crazy person. It was just me, Sal, and Taylor. She was holding down the dress when the wind was blowing. And then if my hands were wrong, she was fixing that. If the top came undone, she was fixing that. My hair, I mean, she was on point with every little detail. And I remember that. I remember walking away from that shoot feeling very good about the details. Like, I didn't ever for once think that I would come back, look at the images and be like, oh, I hate it because of my face. Oh, I hate it because of my hair. Oh, I hate it because the dress didn't lay right. She was on top of it the whole time. So it's very important, I think, as an assistant to make sure that you are on top of that kind of stuff. The last thing I want to talk about is making sure you're up for a challenge. It sounds easy. You know, it's so easy to be like, yeah, I'm up for the challenge. But really, it really does add to the experience, especially when you're in crazy locations and it's pouring down rain. You've got 5 minutes before the sun sets. Your energy as the assistant really feeds into the experience of the shoot for the client. And again, it's something they'll remember for the rest of their lives. So I hope this helps. There are 3 simple steps, but I think they're really important to making sure your client has the best experience possible. And again, if you're camera shy, like I completely am, it's okay. Get in front of the camera. It gets easier with time. And then you're able to be that voice of reason for your client on the other side of it, you know, as he or she's freaking out or in front of the camera, you're able to be like, hey, I've been there. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Here's what you're doing wrong. Let me fix it for you. Oh my God, you look amazing. You want to be that confidant for your client. So I hope this helps. I'll talk to you guys next month.